Good morning. Hello. So it's back coming at you again. I am talking to you on a Monday, and I actually really enjoy Mondays, right? Because I feel like Mondays are full of promise, and there's always lots that I want to do at the beginning of the week. So I always have all kinds of things that I'm so excited to sort of get done, and I have clients that are coming in, and I'm really excited to work for them. So I, in particular, love Mondays. Maybe I'm weird, but also it is starting to feel a little bit like spring here in the Northeast. A little chilly today, but there's some promise the end of this week for some warmer weather, maybe a little bit higher normal weather than we usually have, but some promise from spring. And this weekend, we're setting our clocks ahead. So I always really enjoy that, right? Because that means we're going to get more sunshine, and it's sort of this promise for new things, new beginnings. So speaking of new beginnings, I wanted to talk to you today about a couple that I've been working with that came in the end of last week that I wanted to kind of talk about a little bit. And I told them how proud I was of them and that I wanted to talk to them on my YouTube channel. So I've been working with them for a little bit. So I wanted to kind of emphasize that I've been doing transformational work with clients for 28 years now, getting close to 30 years. And I work with individuals, but I also really enjoy working with couples, right? It is amazing to me when two members of a couple come in together. And then over time, I get to work with both of them using the rules that I've developed that I'm writing a book about right now, that if you adhere to them, it actually helps keep both members of the couple vibrating higher, particularly if they can both be at that place at the same time. And it also, I see changes in their overall family with their immediate family, the two of them, the success that they have, and then they're able to sort of pass some of that stuff down to their children, and then their whole house has an amazing high vibration. So I've been working with this couple for a little while, and what I've noticed over time is that they've sort of both struggled on and off, and when one of them would be on and kind of following the rules and sticking to the plan that we've created, they would not sort of do it at the same time, right? So either one of them would be on and the other one would be sort of off and they'd stop coming in, or the other one would be off and then, the other one would follow the rules. So it's been, we're trying to kind of get them to the place where they're both sort of following the rules at the same time, so that I can get them to understand that if they can both do it at the same time, they're going to have a much better success rate, and they're going to feel the results so much easier, and that those results are actually going to translate to both their jobs and their immediate families and their extended families, etc. They're going to carry that with them, right? And it's much more successful if both of you are able to do it at the same time. But as I've talked about in other videos, it's very difficult to follow these rules because the rules are all about personal responsibility. They're all about, I can't look towards other people to change things for me or to blame them for what's going on. I need to really focus on what I'm doing. So when you're in a couple, it's a lot more difficult. When I'm working with a couple, it's a lot more difficult, but the rewards are so much greater, right? It's difficult when you are trying to keep your personal vibrations up and the other person is not doing it at the same time, because it's going to be kind of difficult to keep your vibrations up when the other people in the household, particularly a spouse, somebody in your direct support network, is fighting that, right? If you're vibrating higher and they're still stuck at a lower place, it's going to be difficult for you to keep yourself in a higher place. And I totally get that. So I've been working with this couple for a while, and they've really come to a very critical place over the past few months, right? I think that this virus and the pandemic has really put a lot of people into a place where they're sort of pushed to their limits, with kids being at home, and she owns her own business and he's trying to develop his own business, but at the same time they also have to generate an income that's going to provide insurance and support their family. So it's been very difficult for both of them to stay in a good place at the same time. They both have some trauma in their childhood and their past. Last week we just had an amazingly beautiful session with them. Over the past few months, I have seen them coming to this place, and it was sort of, a couple of steps forward, a couple of steps back. And last week, they were really at the same place at the same time. what I thought was beautiful, right? Because they spend money differently, and they have different ideas about how to spend money to be able to make money, kind of thing. So they have some different money stories that they both need to work through, so they can come to the same place. So what happened last week is that the husband decided that he really wanted to go to a retreat in Florida to be able to support what is his kind of personal goals and his side business. He hooked up with a mentor, which has been amazing for him. And both of them are very spiritual too, which has also been very helpful. They both believe in God. So what happened last week is that he decided he wanted to go on this retreat, and her initial reaction, which is normal, is for her to kind of be like, we don't have the money. What are you thinking? You know, you always put money into this. And she wants to support him, but he kind of has this habit of putting money out there, and then he freezes and gets stuck in his money stories and his personal stuff, and then he gets stuck. So this time what happened is he said he wanted to go, and her first initial reaction was, what are you thinking? We don't have the money. And then she kind of stopped herself, she said, and she said, you know what? Let's go together. It's in a different state, and they're going to hopefully find somebody to watch their 2 young children. And she actually decided that she's going to go with him. She said, I want to know what this is about. I want to support him, and maybe I'll be able to learn something from this. And I think that really surprised him. So he felt supported. It's something that they're going to do together. And she had a great attitude about it. And that's going to carry both of them, right? Because when one of you is in this place where they're saying, I want to do this for you, that has a ripple effect, not just on, your immediate spouse, yourself, but also the children in the house. So that's going to carry them far. Now, they're going to have some good weeks and bad weeks, and that's okay, because I'm going to be there to support them through this and remind them that it's not black or white. It's not like you're doing great or you're doing horribly. There are ups and downs every day, and we kind of expect that. And we talk about that, what to do when you have those down days, and to know that that does not mean that you've gone back to the beginning. So I wanted to share that because I've been working with them for a little while, and it was amazing to see them both come to this place at the same time. And they both had to have trust and love and faith to know that this process can work and that they can have a good marriage. They've been at the place where they are nearly divorced several times. So I wanted to share that with you because I want you to understand that spiritual coaching, my services are not just for individuals, right? We can do transformations with couples as well. In fact, you will probably enjoy better results if you and your spouse come together. So I just wanted to put that out there and let you know that I have room for 3 spiritual coaching clients for the month of March. And so new beginnings, if you're interested in a new beginning, I would really appreciate it if you could like and comment on this post, and also at the bell, if you could please hit the bell on this page so that you could favorite this page. I would really truly appreciate the support and love. And you can contact me at Beck, BECC Nelson at hopecounselingri.com. And also you can leave a comment, and I will get back to you if you're interested in the spiritual coaching. Later this week, I'll be sharing a video about some anchoring exercises, which are for meditations and deep breathing. Much love to all of you. Thanks so much for your support, and please tell your friends. Thanks. Bye.